Coast, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak or the undigestible foods we eat. Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago. No, there ain't no denying we're bringing it.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks.
Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and end in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow. Till you can't keep us down and on the down low.
And now, coming to you from the classiest radio station on the air, this is...
Second verse, climbing out of the hearse, jump into the rhythm that'll rattle your swords. Yeah, we singing a job in, do whatever we vibe in. Summon on up into your stereo, we ride. We'll entertain you, be sure we'll detain you. Prove to fixate you till we see you later.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks.
Oops.
Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and end in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow. Till you can't keep us down and on the down low. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real clean. We got you down for the beginning and end in between. Coast to coast, gonna break it down real slow. Till you can't keep us down and on the down low.
Coast to coast. It's a radical boast, coupled with four indestructible hosts, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak or the undigestible foods we eat.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah.
Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago. No, there ain't no denying we bringing it coast to coast.
Oh gosh, I'm getting a headache. Okay.
Wise words, my friend.
Hello, and welcome
words.
to the show.
Welcome to
Good
Coast to
Lord.
Coast. My name's Matt.
What is up?
Oh my good. Hey everybody, welcome back, Coast to Coast. Been gone for a little bit, almost 4 weeks straight
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
without a show here, and we apologize, but unfortunately, my side of the world got hella busy, and somebody just slammed into a door. I don't know what's going on there.
So
I'm
it just said hella.
That's just a mood, right?
Actually used.
That's a California thing.
I'm learning
Yeah.
off my wife. All right.
Everything got hyphy.
So it's been a very busy month. So instead of normally we do like how's your week, we're gonna do how's your month, but we're still waiting for one more person to arrive.
Yeah.
Who?
Because apparently,
She's brushing her teeth.
She's brushing her teeth. So should we just leave this up and wait?
Oh,
or
is it
Here
is that girl
she
code
is.
for other stuff? Oh, hi.
You made it.
right when we started.
Let me see those teeth. Let me see how clean they are. I need to see how clean those teeth are. I need to inspect. Oh my God, I'm blinded.
Thank you, thank you.
Very cool.
Welcome. So for those of you that are just starting to join us, we'll give you a little time before we talk about the stuff, but just know me and Julia did get to meet. It was fantastic. I got to also meet Eric
IRL.
in real life. She exists.
Did you touch them?
We did have
Matt,
hugs.
Matt, I'm going to ask you to rephrase that.
Did
Hold
you
on.
touch them?
No, that's not a
mysterious-
rephrasal. That's a reemphasis. I need you to
Yeah.
pick different words.
You know what I'm talking about. Did you at least see them?
He's
you
real.
go,
I
Toa?
can confirm.
You can?
Yeah,
That which you have seen with your
He's
eyes?
a real boy.
All right, sorry about that.
Toa's a real boy.
Yeah, I'm a real boy.
Mm-mm.
And I can attest, I can actually say the abs are real.
They're real?
They
Nice.
are?
Yes.
Okay. I
The
mean,
abs
forget
are
everything
real.
else that we need to.
I'm curious. How did you go about doing it? Did you just say, "All right, let's just cut to the chase, homie"?
In the
Just
beginning,
let me-
but
let me
then when
see.
I gave him a hug, I could feel the ripples on my stomach, and I was just like, oh, I feel like I got like a gut punch.
That's impressive.
I felt the ripples on my
That little
stomach.
that little bit of your shirt was cleaner than the other parts of your shirt.
I have a little bit more of a belly protruding than that man did, so it
Yeah.
perfectly fit.
Aw.
It's like a Lego. It just fits together.
Yeah.
And then we got
Sexy,
to see
sexy
Miss Julia in her frappy outfit.
Yeah, well, I don't know that character.
Adorable.
What was that character?
Tell you what, I will just find the photo.
Do it so that
So-
you can prove they're real.
So this is her frappy.
Frappy!
That was, and she was more conscious about her tongue. Doing the
Yeah, I
little
have
thing.
no idea what to do with my face. I feel like I ruined so many people's pictures. There was this one girl and I loved her costume. She was Shigo from Kim Possible, and I had to take a picture with her. Eric took the picture and I looked at it after and it was horrific.
Mm.
She was adorable. I don't know
Not
what
so
happened
much.
in my face.
Oh. It looks like in that first picture that Toa showed, it looked like you were holding something back in your face region. Like you were
Well,
trying for
she-
something.
Okay, Toa, show a picture of like what she looks like. Because you can't
Oh,
just
okay.
smile with your teeth when you're that character. It doesn't work.
Oh, you were trying to stay in character.
Yeah. She's a frog.
Oh. She's a frog.
She is a frog.
She's
Okay.
a frog girl.
Okay.
And so
Oh.
Oh,
mhm.
that's her quirk.
Yeah. She has the like tongue.
Oh, I don't think we can
See?
show that
So
one, Toa.
I can't be
Hmm.
cute like that. It's just not in me. So
Toa has a flat.
Here.
Oh my God, Mr. Andrew, how are you, sir? Toa has a flat top.
Hello,
Why?
Andrew.
Why? What do you mean I have a flat top? What are you talking about? Let me go back to my pictures. I have a flat top.
You
Oh,
have a
wow.
flat top. Your top, it's flat.
It's flat. It's just
I need it carbonated.
flat.
Carbonate your top.
Let's see here. Oh, where's the other photo I had?
That's so cool that you guys got to meet each other in person.
I know it was the best. I'm coming for you next, Ryan.
Oh
I'm
no!
just gonna show up.
You're just gonna show up unannounced. You'll just say, "I'm here in Arizona," and I'll be like, "Where?" And then you'll be like, "I'm in Globe," and I'm like, "I don't know where that is."
So let's see here. This is the
I mean,
photo. This
glow.
is her full outfit, right? This is the full outfit that she had on.
Yeah, and
Right.
Eric is just there, happy.
Right.
Hi.
Now, unfortunately, the one thing I didn't get to tell you before you left. So as you were walking, saying the pictures goodbye and stuff, that's a skin tight outfit on her. She had more guys doing the walk by of this and this as we were walking. And it's a con thing, so I just wanted not to laugh because I'm just walking away. I'm just like, man, good thing Eric is really secure. 'Cause-
Yeah.
Oh my god, we were in line for lunch, and he was like, "That good guy just spent 2 minutes looking at your."
Oh my
Let's
god!
see. We also have the video. Let me see if I can
The
pull it
video,
up here.
yes, the moment. There it is.
Hang on, let me pull it up here. The moment it's bad camera work because I was literally trying to get the camera up and running at the same time. But this was the first meet.
Yeah, I think it's mostly feet that we saw.
There it is. It's proof
Because
of
everybody
life.
was hugs.
Hugs.
That's
Yeah,
when
look.
that's when
it's
I
just
felt
feet.
his. That's when I felt his
Man with
abs.
the bat.
That's when I felt. I saw feet and then I knew abs.
And see, real person.
You're real. You're real.
More feet.
Mm,
Or feet. That's amazing.
Very Tarantino.
How touching though! Yay!
Yay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man. So yeah, it was awesome to finally. It was just a great. It was first off, I'm working the con, so I'm already exhausted because I've been there since early Wednesday, and I've gotten an average of 3 hours of sleep since Wednesday. That was
Yes, hours are insane.
that was Friday night, Friday afternoon, and so as you can see, I've already had 6 hours sleep in 2 days at that point, going on 3.
It's already twice as much.
Right. But I had planned everything. So I got everything worked out so that I could go to dinner. So we can go to dinner. First place we went to was a place called Bar Louie's. and they have some really amazing like pastas and the foods. That's when we learned she can't eat things anymore.
You can't eat
Take it away,
anything.
Julia.
Liquid diet.
I put stuff on my teeth.
You got stuff on your teeth.
It's like her-
I got Invisalign.
What's with your
What's wrong
plastic
with your
teeth?
though? It doesn't look like anything's wrong with your teeth. They look pretty lined up.
She wanted more lined up.
Still more lined up. How much more lined up can you get?
Screenshot, quick.
Well, no. Well, so actually everyone can just go back and watch every single other podcast. But my teeth, like, and it still does it now. They like angle in and make a shadow. So it looks like I have a big gap between my teeth, but I don't. It's just like an angle shadow.
Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting.
That's it.
So
And
it's just dimensions, is what you're saying. This is just an extra dimension.
And
Oh.
it's getting worse over time. So
Oh,
I'm fixing it.
Okay.
nip it in the bud. Right, fair enough.
Nice.
Because I
So-
never had braces as a teenager or anything. So yeah, they were used to be like pretty good, and they're slowly like deviating. So
Mhm.
mhm.
I'm
So
noticing-
what does that mean? Why can't you eat? Isn't the whole premise of having Invisalign to where you don't have to worry about that shit?
Well, it is a whole thing. Let me tell you. So the first, I think it was like day 2 or 3. I think it was day 2 when I had dinner with Toa, and he found this place where they put blueberries in their ketchup.
Yeah. So Yard House has a thing where they have it's called blueberry ketchup, and it sounds horrible.
No,
That
sounds
sounds
good.
actually quite
I
delicious.
enjoyed it.
I would eat the
I
shit
enjoyed
out
it.
of that.
But your teeth kind of hurt when you're first moving them, and so I could only eat soft food for a little bit. It was
Oh,
hard
yeah.
to like chew stuff.
Yeah.
And then also you have to like brush your teeth after you eat something. And I can only have them out for 40 minutes. It was very important, very important.
She,
40 minutes.
she
Only
kept
40
setting
minutes.
timers on her phone.
41.
Were you really setting timers on your phone?
Yeah, I still put timers on my phone.
Nice.
That's funny.
That's why she texted me before the show. I was like, "Are you? By the way, it's now time." She's like, "Yeah, I have to brush my teeth," in all capital letters and exclamation points. So-
You understand my needs. I cannot compromise.
Now, did you want to tell them why you came to Acon? What was the whole purpose of coming to Acon, other than just seeing me and stuff and getting to meet, but what you were headed?
So it was a pit stop on our way to Albuquerque. So tell us to change my little thing.
Yeah,
on
you gotta change
because
your
I'm no
little
longer in
cow.
Chicago.
Yeah. Question
You-
is, see,
Is it balls hot there?
I've got to fit the
Very
whole phrase
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's half of her screen is just going to be the name of her location.
Letters, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're no longer coast to coast because it was like, now it's like the Southwest United States and
Mhm.
China.
Yeah. All right, chat. Time to rename the podcast.
It is. It's
Best
time
name wins.
South to west.
south to
Yes.
west. All of
Way,
us
way east.
way east.
South to west, all the way east.
Yep.
Mm.
There's a song there somewhere.
3
We can-
Tex-Mex,
Oh, yeah.
1 Chinese, all on Uber Eats.
See, it writes itself. It really
Oh.
does.
Yeah.
One of us is actually Chinese. Ooh.
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 We did not know Ryan was Chinese. Fantastic.
Right.
Congratulations.
Right.
This is something I wanted to keep on the down low because you know
Sorry, my apologies.
Don't be ashamed. Nothing to be
I,
ashamed of, but I know America's weird right now with
yeah,
Asians.
it's. I mean, growing up in a neighborhood full of Asian Americans on every block, which is totally real, by the way. Where I grew up in California. Hi. Who are you?
Najib Khan.
Najib Khan.
Najib? Hello. Good to see you.
Hello, Mr. Khan.
Pika
Khan.
Convention. But
Subscribe
yeah, where
so you can hear
where I
your name
grew
read
up.
out in multiple different accents.
describe what? Who'd you call me?
I said subscribe so you can hear your name read out in multiple different accents.
Yes, that's the incentive.
Yes.
We butcher an accent. Yeah, that's where I grew up in California, in the Bay Area. That was just the demographic. It was a bunch of white dudes and a bunch of Asian Americans. That's just who was there, and it was awesome. Like I didn't talk to anybody outside of school or church or anything, so it was just like whatever.
Yeah, live and let live, man.
Yeah, you just chill.
Anyway,
I don't know. Did you get any merchant? Did you went to the exhibit hall? Like the exhibit hall, or do y'all have artists and we have dealers that sell different kind of action figures? I got some new figures from Naruto and stuff, and I got some really cool stuff from V1 Tech. I'm gonna show off here in a minute. But Julia, did you and Eric get to get anything?
Yeah.
No, because they didn't have any Fropey stuff.
Oh. Well, I mean, the pit
I know
stop's
there's some
ruined.
cool like posters. There was one we were gonna go back for. Oh, Eric should have got one of those game mats. We were gonna go back and then we didn't. But there was some really cool stuff there.
Nice.
So one of the sponsors for one of the main booths was V1 Tech out there, and so Sunday is when I get to go do my shopping because usually it's things are starting to calm down, people are going home, and so I get to go shopping. So I got a bunch of these plates that are like this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those are so cool.
I got the
Oh, neat.
set for the Avatar series, all but Zuko. Zuko was the other one I didn't get that you can't get.
Were these handmade? Like somebody painted these and like
Well,
put the material together?
No, well, somebody drawed them, and then what they do is they put them on this plastic adhesive, and they adhesive it to a plexi board.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Right. And they're actually etched back here. You can't see it, but
Oh,
they're
okay.
etched so that when you put light behind it, all the little light blue light
oh,
will pop
cool.
through.
Yeah.
I wonder if
that's
I can
cool.
make it do it. Let's try here.
Pop, like pop,
Pop,
Hot pop.
pop,
pop, pop, pop, pop, pop.
Pocket.
Pop, pop.
That's what Avatar's about, right? Just hot pockets. Everyone's chasing after the hot pocket.
Gotta catch them all.
Pokey hot pocket.
That's what we all had different references.
Let's
With
see.
Wait,
pop.
did I send you?
Oh,
Where's
yeah,
my
so-
telephone?
Ah, nice.
That's it. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's so cool when there's light behind it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be
nice.
placing LEDs on all of them.
Yeah, you will.
Good call.
And
Damn
it'll
right.
be, it will be that new section of wall right there.
Yes.
Sweet.
Fill it.
That
Leave
is
no
my
negative
plan.
Space.
And it'll have a LED
That's a great.
LED mats behind them, so that way they'll glow. I don't know what, but I'm gonna start collecting them again because I just think they're great. And just fill my whole room with them. So
Mm-hmm.
I think they're great looking. So
Hey,
other than that, I got some figures like. Hang on.
got some figures. Oh. Who this? Oh,
Ooh.
God.
Like Naruto figures, like Kakashi Hatake. Really always wanted one of these, so quite nice.
That looks really good.
Really well done.
A lot of detail.
Yeah. So got 3 of them. So it was a lot of fun. I didn't get to buy too much, because budget.
Yeah.
And work. So and then the best part is I broke my phone.
You broke your phone.
Phone breaker.
Yeah.
It fell
Was it just-
perfectly flat on the
From a
concrete.
drop. Oh,
And then I picked it up and I
no.
watched it shatter up. So I had to put tape on it. It was so bad.
is it the actual screen or is it like the screen cover?
Well, so this is the front screen, but I remember this is a double screen, so I have the internal ones that
Oh.
still work. So it still works.
Fancy.
And so I put it in for a replacement, and then the one they said they were gonna send me, they didn't. And then they're like, "Oh, well, we just sent you what we could." So I'm in an argument with them right now.
We sent you a jitterbug.
I'm in an argument with you right now if you're watching. Send me the
We
phone
sent
you
it.
promised.
We sent you an
Whoa.
inebriated little elf.
Yes. Jitterbug. Is jitterbug still a thing in the States? Like phones for old people?
Jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
Oh, not that I'm aware of.
No?
Oh,
No?
okay.
yes, they are in the
reference.
old magazines. You can still order them. You have to find the
Yeah.
right.
It's like a
magazine targeting
phone
the
that has
correct
3
demographic.
buttons. Like home, kids, and 911. It's like for
Yes.
old people.
They do. It's up to 6 buttons now.
Oh,
For
Hmm.
old people are getting out there and networking. Bingo hall.
Yep.
Who doesn't like a
Bingo.
good bingo hall? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Tech support.
Yeah, yeah. And then I don't know. I can't think of something funny.
411 or
Old
whatever
people
the
with sex related.
TV guide. Like there's a phone number hotline to TV
The
guide
TV
now.
guide.
Yeah.
Guy. Put
TV.
MASH back on.
Oh yeah. What happened to where's season 12 of MASH, people? It said farewell and goodbye. I say goodbye all the time, but I come back. I mean, where's season 12? Plus, the Love Boat. When does it dock for fuel? I've never seen it dock for fuel.
They figure out perpetual motion.
Do they run that boat on love? Because that's amazing.
So-
I tell you what, right now, it's amazing.
Did you all like do anything fun? Did you guys go out and get drunk together or something like that? I mean, that's what I would insist on doing if we were all
well,
together.
So we went to Bar Louie to get food, but they had not pre-planned very well for the event, so they ran out of a lot of foods. So what we ended up having was we all had a drink, we all had like a little appetizer snack, and then we went to another restaurant, which is we went literally right around the corner, and that's where we went to Yard House, which had the blueberry ketchup.
Okay.
I had a wonderful stir-fried dish, and Eric got a tomahawk-looking steak, and
Nice.
he's just like came out. He's just like, this is huge.
I thought you were gonna say, and he just starts throwing it at people.
No, he
like-
just picks it up with his bare hands and just starts eating it. I'd
Welcome.
be disappointed if he didn't do that.
Welcome to Texas, you know.
Yeah.
No, and then of course, you know, Julia had to restart her timer. So
Hmm.
What did you eat, Jules?
I had mushroom pasta.
Ooh.
It's great.
Mushrooms were soft enough to just kind of gum.
Yes. Soft foods only.
Nom.
I had to do that too. I had to do that.
the
when I had
funniest
it
part of the
this
whole weekend, though, is that you know they're talking about, you know, coming the next day and enjoying the show for a little bit, and I was like, you guys should stay because we're gonna have the, you know, concerts, and we have the Japanese concerts, and we have all this, and they're like, yeah, we should totally do that. And then at some point, Eric went, what about the cat?
Oh.
And we all forgot that there was a cat in a hotel room right now.
Oh, oops.
And if their
Uh-oh.
checkout's at 11, and that
Yeah.
cleaning lady is gonna be surprised
Yeah.
with her Royal
Not
Highness.
again. I already have 12 cats. These
Eric
Here.
figured it out. He sweet talked that front desk into a 4 p.m. checkout, and it all worked out.
Wow.
Nice.
Because he walked up and went,
Mhm.
"I'm a captain in the Air Force."
Yeah. You have a military exception.
You have a military exception, right? You know, I'm a captain. I fly jets.
Yeah.
My call sign is Fropey. You know.
Yeah, I got 3 weeks of service under my belt, so you can say I'm a bit of a veteran.
You ever been through Air Force PT? It's the most grueling, air-conditioned, coffee-infused training you ever been through.
I just imagine he goes up to the front desk and with every
It-
step he
with-
slowly lifts up his shirt.
No, I was saying
Yeah.
he shows up in like his Air Force blues. Stands
Yes.
at attention.
Oh,
Go,
the ultimate
Permission
power
to
move.
speak, front desk
Tucks his
manager."
hat under his arm.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is he there?
Removes his hat.
Is he there with you, or is
He's
he
in
out?
the other room. I wasn't there when he asked for it, so I don't know exactly what he said or how he pulled that off, but he did.
Wow.
But
I
he's
mean-
in the other room.
Okay.
Charisma.
We
Not
have
a problem
multiple
getting-
rooms now. Well, we're not in our home. This is temporary housing.
Is it
Okay.
on
So
base?
is the Air Force providing you a house like on a base?
Mhm.
Have you seen the house?
Mhm.
Is it nice?
Mhm.
Okay.
I don't know if that's real or not.
Okay.
'Cause that's the you get when you're like, "Are you mad at me?" Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mhm. Yeah,
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still looking because initially we were not going to live on the base, and then since being in temporary housing on the base, we're like, oh, it's kind of nice.
Well, yeah, because
So
I was
we're-
going to say you had to be in temporary because there's no way in hell that you guys have a mounted headboard in your bedroom.
Why would that be weird? I don't get it.
Because those are hotel style headboards.
Oh, it does look like a hotel. Yeah. Okay.
It does, yeah.
And that art you showed doesn't scream
Yeah,
Julia.
doesn't scream Julia.
That looks like Jesus. In the
I
Descent.
saw. It looks like some
Jesus
biblical
in New
character
Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the window
playing some
treatments are
hacky
not
sack.
exactly what I would have picked
Those
for
plaid
myself.
drapes.
Those are
Mhm.
plaid drapes.
Wow.
So this base
bold.
has been here since the 40s.
So you're living
Yeah,
in that.
yeah,
That
yeah.
explains the drapes. Yep, 1950s. Yep,
Wow.
that's it. Jitterbug.
What's the,
Mhm.
is there a utility value in having a headboard that size?
I mean, Well, there's not a utility verse, but there are other
Does it serve a function?
Well,
like,
if there
you
were
can't-
like
I mean,
slats
you
in
can't
it.
like tie a person to it.
Yeah, if there were some slats in it, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, headboards are designed to
Sexual
keep the
way.
head going through the drywall.
Okay.
I thought it was for aesthetic reasons.
You know, I've
Oh.
never actually gone and researched that, but
There
now I
are
need to.
functional headboards,
what's-
but this is not one.
You're gonna research the purpose of headboards, Toa?
Of
Don't you have better things to
1940
do?
No.
No.
Hang
no,
on.
no.
People write papers on all
I
sorts of
understand.
things.
Yeah.
1940s headboard
I mean, the
utility.
headboard at least does look newer. I think that
It
that's
looks more, contemporary.
Actually, I know exactly where I'm gonna find the answer.
Don't you dare say Urban Dictionary.
Ooh.
I don't see anything here. Oh, development of modern furniture in the United States from 1940 to 1954, traced through the work of 7 outstanding designers. That sounds like a PhD thesis. Hey, it's a thesis.
Okay,
Submitted
so according to Chat GPT,
Ooh.
Master's thesis.
it is designed for support, comfort, and style. Also, the bigger the headboard, the more noise reduction it helps from transmitting through the wall or a barrier to an adjacent room. That is overall headboard serves several functions, and including protection. Okay. But more has become more of an aesthetic value than anything else nowadays. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
think it's
Also,
mainly
it shields against accidental damages, bumps, and scratches to the drywall caused by the bed frame or him or her persons engaged in extreme activities.
Coitus. Vigorous coitus.
Vigorous coitus.
Vigorous, lively, spirited.
Spirited coitus.
Spirit. Yeah, I got spirit. Yes, you do. I got spirit. How about you?
Spirited away. Hey,
There is
You got
one thing
spirit?
that's very odd here. I think
What's-
I'm allowed to share. I think
Okay.
this is fine. But
this is
this is fine. This is fine.
Does he have like a
But
red phone
basically,
by the bed in case the
There's
governor?
a landline. There's a landline in this room. And it's not just here. I've noticed throughout my journeyings about the base. You can find one of these under every telephone.
Yeah.
I can't see it. What does it say?
Is it just like a call sheet?
Bomb threat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
These are the questions one is to ask. Should someone call with a threat of a bomb? When is the bomb going to explode? Where is it right now?
These are
What does it
questions.
look like?
These are questions that people that call in threats are
These-
going to answer.
These are the prompts. This is what you are supposed to ask.
Wow.
What kind of bomb is it? What will cause it to explode? Did you place the bomb? Why? Where are you? What is
Why?
your name?
This I love that this is in the these are questions in and for the bedroom.
Yes.
What? So your husband's Air Force name is the bomb.
The bomb.
So now you have to ask him all these
Call
questions,
sign.
and you have to do it seductively. Like, where is the explosive?
Yeah,
What-
and then eventually the guy will be
what-
like, you know what?
will
I
set it
I'm
off?
not that
What's your name?
Just disarm this thing.
And then the question slowly devolves into like this. It's not there's no sexual connotation anymore. It's all just like emotional eruption. Like my heart's gonna explode.
What's it
'Cause
made
I've
of?
past trauma. What's it made of? Trauma and regret.
Trauma and regret. And the lack of my father's love.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
We should be doing a MATLAB right now.
Oh my god!
I
Just all about bomb threats.
this
An emotional trauma.
Oh my
I still
goodness.
have this thesis. This thesis on the development of modern furniture from 1940 to 1954, traced through the work of 7 outstanding designers, by Mary Elizabeth Harper, Bachelor of Science, Oklahoma Agricultural and Mechanical College, Stillwater, Oklahoma, 1953. This is a thesis submitted and
Nailed it.
approved by that faculty in 1954.
And defended Does she
And-
defend this headboard thesis?
I don't see acknowledgement of defense, but I do see approval from the thesis advisor and the dean.
Okay.
So they
Any
tried.
quirps in there?
Well, it's just got my pet peeve as the very first sentence in the preface. If you're a student and you're writing a paper, please avoid please, if you can help it, refrain from writing sentences that sound like this. To civilized peoples, home decoration has always been vitally important. Let me stop you right there. To civilized peoples, that's fine. Peoples that works. To civilized peoples, who in the hell are you talking to? Second,
All of us.
Vital.
home.
All of us.
Every single person that is a civilized person. That's the set of all civilized people. Home decoration has always been vitally important. And here, I put my foot down. Has always been vitally important.
Here, you
Yeah.
put your foot down.
Please, please, please refrain from making these universal generalizations in the first sentence. That is in undergrad, I had a professor who said that sometimes that first sentence, people treat it like they can get away with saying whatever they want in that first sentence. So they just put something that sounds grand and interesting. It's supposed to be hookish, but really it's just filler. It doesn't say anything. It doesn't add anything. It doesn't get to the point. So if this person did defend their thesis, I hope somebody tried to prod her on this first sentence, because
She did not get very
50s?
far.
she did.
Was not.
I would have been camping on this sentence for the next half hour and said, like, I need you to walk me
What was
through
her
your
name,
process.
Debbie?
Mary Elizabeth
Mary.
Harper.
Mary
Mary
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Mary Elizabeth.
I
You
just
say-
wanted to write a paper about headboards.
It's just supposed to be a historical survey. Not anymore, Mary.
We're gonna publish your shit today.
I almost spit my coffee everywhere. More, Mary. Surprise, bitch. Oh.
I love.
Well,
old
I mean,
papers.
that's what
If
me
one
and
of them
Julia
lived-
did. What about
There.
Ryan and Matt here? What have y'all been up to for the last month?
Well, I've been convinced that we are living in a simulation.
Oh,
Oh,
I've known this
It-
one.
I'm intrigued.
that's cool.
Yes.
I dig it.
Well, no, that's about it.
There was
no,
no
like-
journey. You just sort of
like,
woke
no,
up
I-
and
You're
you're
not
like,
prepared to
just-
defend that
I
claim?
went down a minor rabbit hole regarding the whole thing, and I can't even recall a whole lot
Maybe
of
write a
information.
thesis.
But like Elon Musk talks about how it's highly probable that we are a simulation of a higher intelligent group. And Neil deGrasse Tyson doesn't think it's that probable, but he thinks it's at least 50-50. One of two things is correct. Either we are the base simulation, like the original, and we just haven't reached that we haven't gotten technologically advanced enough to create that high tech of a simulation, or we are a simulation and we as a simulation we haven't reached that point yet to make our own.
okay.
Is that
So one
always
of those
the
two
point of
has
a
to be right.
simulation?
Huh?
To make another simulation?
Yeah, because it's just gonna go down the line. Like, so there's the base simulation, the original group that reached like an intelligence level and a technology level to where they could create this just an unbelievably realistic simulation, similar to, I suppose, like Ready Player One type shit. And then that simulation will advance to where the people in the simulation can create the aforementioned technology
So in
to
other
create
words,
their own.
So you're talking about
a
Civ 10.
universe
Yeah.
within a universe within a universe within a universe, and it's
So
constantly.
it's just going to keep going and keep going and keep going. So either we are the base, or we are a simulation of a simulation of a simulation, and we haven't reached that level of technology to create the next one. One of those two has to be correct, right?
I see.
But why do we want to create a next one?
Well, I mean, why
It's
do
just-
why,
it's
why
just-
do we
it's
create
just the
AI? Because
natural
we're
process, the
curious
natural
and lazy. The natural desire of anybody is, or any animal, any creature, is to procreate, right? So that being that thing, some people create in AI, artificial life, being a creation. So it's insanely possible. Look, Musk talking, I kind of ignore him, right? I had a lot of respect for him, and then some of his views just kind of dipped off the deep end a little bit, and some of the stuff.
I mean, I consider it.
So,
I don't
but
take it as gospel. but I
Neil
consider it.
deGrasse
He's just-
Tyson,
that's important.
I have a lot of respect for, because he'll at least have a conversation. He won't just be like, "You're stupid." He'll have a
Yeah.
conversation. He'll break it down, and he'll respect your beliefs, whatever you want. Like he was going, there was a,
He'll
it
tell
was
you
when
why you're
Joe Rogan. Yeah, I was on a Joe Rogan show, and he was talking about God, right? And how he believes that God can't possibly exist, but yet it can. And here's how. And he went through this whole breakdown process of how he feels. And for him, he was like, I don't personally believe in God. Then again, I also didn't believe in corn. Don't ask me why. He was like, what?
Hold on.
What is
I'm
Stinky
a
Nuts?
bit more interested in that one.
I'll find the video. I think he was just being funny, but I'm more curious what Stinky Nuts is doing that made Matt run.
Stinky Nuts.
He's-
I thought he had the
Is he pissed off because all his liquor cabinets are gone to hang out in?
No, the cat was on my bar stools, and I don't want him to punch up the leather, so I had to go and shoo him off and put the little tinfoil covers back on my bar stools so he doesn't fuck 'em up.
Oh, there we go.
Heyo.
If we were to start a simulation, why would it start with all the time periods before the dinosaurs rather than starting with simulation humans? Who says it doesn't? Right? It would be
Yeah,
kind of
there's
weird.
no way to
if
say,
that's
there's no
a
way to
pre-
say that it hasn't.
It's like loading up Sims.
Hi.
What's up? It's Chris.
What is up,
Chris?
Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hello. But it would be kind of funny if it was like the Sims game. It loads up and there's already a club and a house and everything ready for you. So maybe it's just preset.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I was
You
thinking the
gotta
same
start
thing
at
about
base.
the dinosaurs. Maybe dinosaurs is like the generation one, like Sims animals or something, or animal
Yeah, it's
theme
like the
park.
Transformer animals.
Oh,
It can
can't
be
wait to see
the-
that movie. But that's how it would start, right? And it was like, okay, and then it goes to re-evolve, gets smarter.
Mhm.
Neanderthals get smarter.
Are you trying to
Yeah.
like simulate something? There's an episode of Black Mirror that's really good. I don't want to totally give it away, but it kind of has that concept, but there's a purpose to why they continue to simulate something.
Is that the one where the people are like in like a basement and they're riding a bike
Is that?
in
No.
order
No.
to?
I
No?
haven't seen
Okay.
Black Mirror.
No, that's
so
the second one. And they're not in a
Okay.
basement. That's just like the whole society
Oh,
is like indoors.
Indoor.
I don't think I know that one. I have not seen a Black Mirror. I guess I need to go watch it.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Is it-
new season coming out soon.
Is it kind of like
nice.
horror based, or is it just like
So
thriller?
every episode
It's
is
kind
kind
of just like
standalone.
freaky based.
Some of them are scarier than others.
So like
and they're all
the
totally
Twilight
different.
Zone kind of thing.
Yeah.
A little
it's-
bit. So most
that's
of
a fair
them, it has
comparison.
to, it's a kind of it's in the future, and there's some piece of technology that's like pervasive in the society, and how would that play out? So like, what if we were all trapped indoors? We all had to cycle for energy, and there's like one way out through like
Okay,
a
that's a Rick and Morty
reality
episode.
show.
That's a Rick and Morty episode mixed with a Doctor Who episode. I know what you're talking about. All right.
Yeah, so that one's not super. It's a little like it can be like thrillery or like mind-boggly, but there's only a couple. There's a couple that are like truly scary. 3
Huh.
that are truly scary.
I'll have to go take a look at that. I don't know.
Yeah, I need to
I'm
revisit
not
those.
not a big fan of horror. So what's funny is I've been watching a lot of '90s movies lately. Like I just got done watching, like the original Richie Rich with sorry, not the original
Macaulay Culkin?
Macaulay Culkin version of it, just because it was on YouTube free. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
I'll watch that.
I watched Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday.
Freaky
nice.
Friday.
The Lindsay
They have-
Lohan one.
They got Mean
Yeah.
Girls on YouTube for free. The movie now too. So
I'm sure she
Ooh.
owns a copy of
I'm
that.
sure she owns multiple copies of it.
And I
Let's go in.
also know it by heart in my head.
Right. She could.
Mm.
Really?
By the way,
that's the
join
big
us
Lebowski.
next week when she does her one woman play
Mean Girls.
of Mean Girls.
Girls movie.
Ryan, what have you been doing up for the last month, brother?
I haven't been doing much probing to the center of simulation and reality,
I
but
don't know. That made you think, because I saw you do the whole distant stare off thinking about it.
No, I was making connections to some stuff I had heard like years ago about arguments for God's existence from digital physics, and there are also parallels between that and contingency arguments. And there's some interesting stuff coming out in philosophy of information that has to do with, okay, what exactly is information? How does it get produced, or how does it disseminate? And exactly, like, is information ever created, or is it just sort of disseminated? Does it just sort of leak out?
I think data is always there. It's like math. Math is always there. Data's there. It's just we haven't found it or seen it.
Right.
That'll
Same,
data.
Yeah.
I don't know whether data is coextensive with information all the time. It might be. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
I'm not
if you think about it, everything is based off mathematics. Everything, letters, languages, science, artwork, physics, everything
Have
has
you read
a math.
anathema?
Right, everything.
Fibonacci,
Yeah.
Fibonacci sequence.
Yeah, like
type
everything
shit.
has a mathematical equation linked to it somehow. So if mathematics is linked to everything, then it's always there. We just haven't discovered it. We haven't written the equation. We haven't seen it. We haven't collected that data. So it's always there.
I guess I have a different take on what exactly it is to be a mathematic. Mine is more convention based, that these aren't fundamental informational norms. These are just useful fictions that don't have any necessary correspondence to the way things are. But that's very controversial, as is anything in the philosophy of mathematics. And I'm no philosopher of mathematics. But
you will be next week.
Oh no, Lord!
Yeah, just gonna say.
Lord help me.
The fire has been lit and Ryan's
We're Amazoning you a book right now.
No, I have too many.
Yeah, anathema. It's so good. It's only like over 1,000 pages, but very good.
Only like.
Is that a book
Only.
I think you might have recommended that to me before. What was it called again?
I think it's called anathema. Anathema.
Anathema.
Anathema. And I think it's anathema because I listened to the audiobook for the last like third of it. It's so
Neil-
good,
just
but
skip
they
to the
have
end.
math instead of religion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I know what you're talking about. Now, yeah.
Neil Stevenson.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yes. I do remember this. Yeah.
Are good.
Actually, I think I have that book.
It sounds neat.
Go look.
It
Yeah.
only took me like 5 years to finish it.
I mean,
holy cow!
If you're interested in the
900
subject, you'll read it through and through. But if you get kind of like, you'll stop and it becomes a total.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
it's
like
got
not a
laws,
book
I'm
that fits
sure.
in my tiny purses. So
Math isn't my thing. I prefer logic and theology and religion.
how is math not logic?
Well, there's mathematical logic, but the thing that we associate math and logic so closely, partly because of works that mathematicians have done to create logics for certain kinds of linguistic expressions. But that's like we're talking as early as like the 19th, 17th, maybe at the earliest century. That's not how it was always construed, like back in ancient Greek times, or even how it was construed in the Middle Ages. So they're not necessarily coextensive, math and logic. They were considered separate disciplines for quite some time. But there's like the way we do certain proof style, like the axiomatic stuff that you see, like, okay, for any x, if x is a human, then x is mortal. Socrates is a human, then like that style, with all that variable stuff and the fancy symbols, like that's the math part coming out from the more modern era. But if you read like what Aristotle was doing, that ain't math. He was interested mostly in language and how you communicate that in a way that's going to guarantee that the next thing you say is going to be true, more or less. But that's there definitely some big.
It's called a true statement. No.
That's what maybe some mathematicians would like us to think. That,
Well,
but
my son Hunter, which I believe is Hunt 2103. Actually, he's my oldest. He is a math whiz kid.
Nice.
You know, to the point where like, all right, let's call Hunter for calculus questions here. We're kind of
nice. Dude, calculus is hard. I couldn't do
I
it.
didn't read his comments just now.
I like trigonometry. I'm not a calculus fan. I do like trigonometry. I'm just not a calculus fan. Which is weird because everybody's like, well, you'll need calculus. I have yet to find where I do need it. up until you start doing stuff when it comes to code base and computer base and coding, and sometimes it's like, okay, I should pay attention.
Okay, fine.
Be right back.
Okay,
That's what
is that the time again?
pooping.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
it's 7:45 Central Time here, which is going to be the annual Matt has to go poop segment, brought to you in part by Stinky Nuts.
Yes.
Stinky. It's the nuts.
Now I got to ask you, Jay, on your trip down and your trip abroad back to your new location in Albuquerque, how many small purses have you bought?
None.
Because you're in the area of town now where
I was very
you'll have to
close to
get
Vines.
used to a certain clothing line called boho.
Well, that's not a clothing line. That is
Well, I mean,
a
a genre,
style.
a style. It's called but you're in a very boho area,
I am. I am in a boho area.
so a lot of cow
It's not
prints.
fully my style.
What's
But I've
boho?
always thought, why have one style when you can have them all? But I have veered away from boho in recent years. But we'll see. We'll see how we go.
What is boho? Is
Uh,
this something I want
Bohemian?
to ask?
yeah, well, free-spirited aesthetic mixed from like different cultures, and then being like westerns and earthly tones and things like that. It's more of boho. So like cow
Mhm.
prints and a lot like what are they called? The little strings that hang off not tassels,
Macrame, tassels,
tassels and things like that.
lace.
Like lots of silver, lots of gold, lots of buckles, things like that.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the area too. You got boho out there, so
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see. I have pictures here. I've seen folks
Yeah.
dressed like
a lot of patterns like her drapes.
this.
A lot of plaids.
Which are
and
Well, I
stuff.
don't
Certainly
think plaid's
choices.
very boho. Plaid
Actually,
is not
plaid
boho.
is very boho now.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't think so.
I hate to break it to you, but I actually worked as a marketing specialist for an apparel company here in Texas that did that for boho. Plaid was like every other item we did.
But that's Texas boho.
No,
And
just
Texas has to have plaid because
Yeah,
that's a Western leaning boho.
but you're
Because
in-
if you do a California leaning boho,
California doesn't count. you're now in hick country. You're in Albuquerque, New Mexico.
and it is very cosmopolitan.
What you Walter, you sound like Walter Cronkite here from New Mexico. That's the way it was.
Billions and billions of years.
What's his name?
Is
It's
it
that
Kermit?
guy from Tombstone.
The guy from Tombstone, Doc Holliday.
Yeah, Doc Holliday. Very cosmopolitan.
Very cosmopolitan.
I'll be a huckleberry. He
Yeah.
he was from the Bayou. He was from Louisiana.
I mean, Bayou, boho, same thing.
Hey, look, darling,
Bayou
Ringo here
Bo-
is an educated man.
Well,
Now I definitely don't like him. That's still a great movie. As much as it historically is not authentic, it is still a great movie.
oh yeah, it's good stuff.
Well, I mean, so have you ever looked up the history of Wyatt Earp?
Wyatt
No.
Earp.
Yeah.
No.
So that's the movie Tombstone, right? Wyatt Earp. So he was a pimp. He was
What?
a loan shark. Yeah.
I thought he was
His-
a sheriff.
That was his fallback job. He became a marshal, but before that he was an entrepreneur, did a bunch of jobs. His wife was one of his whores.
Okay.
Okay.
Like there's a lot of like superhero, like there was this nostalgia around him back in 1928, 29 when they wrote the book about him and OK Corral and the showdown in Tombstone.
Why is your best whore called your bottom bitch?
'Cause bottom line,
I don't know.
there's actually a whole video on explaining that.
There's a whole Doja Cat song,
There's a Doja Cat
And-
song
but she
Oh.
doesn't really explain it.
because she wants you to Google it. So that is forever in your Google history search. Wow.
Not
Just-
if you're going incognito.
Just like Enema.
I think that is still there. Let me see.
Well, when Matt gets back, we're going to ask him, why is the bottom bitch the one on top? We'll ask him. See if he knows.
Why is that your best one?
Life in general outside of that stuff. I'm still reading. I'm studying for exams, but
When's your next round of exams due?
exams are not this coming week, but the week after.
Mm.
And
So you'll need some time off, and
oh, yeah, I will be all in the books. I have one final the week after next, and I have another final the week after that one. The way they're doing the final structure this semester or this year it's a bit different. For me to, it's a bit difficult.
Matt starts his stuff up too soon.
He might. So yeah, it'll be like, I think I'll take the second final on my birthday. So that'll be, yay!
And when's your birthday again?
June 26th.
June 26th. All right.
Yeah. It's either that or the day after my birthday. I don't remember.
15 days from today.
Yeah. I'm going to be old.
You're going to be what, 29?
29, yeah.
Whoa, last year you're 20.
Oh, yeah!
I turned 40 in July, people, okay?
Woo, you're halfway done!
I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
Oh, my back. Oh, hold on. Oh. No. I have a running joke with my wife, and she hates it. I was like, I have a deal with God that just get me to 60 without any major injuries or any kind of major thing to deal with, and you can have me. And she's like, stop it. I was like, every year after that, it's like me getting like a one-up life in Mario. I'll just get one more year, you know?
Yep.
I made the joke. I was like, he broke the deal when I had to have surgery last year because I almost died.
Oh, yeah.
So now I have
to
live to 100. And I was like, started thinking about, I don't know if I want to live to 100.
Yeah. Oh gosh. I
That's a long time.
Because no,
Eric's grandma's 100.
I started talking to some people at work. Right, at work. They're older and they're really struggling. Like, you know, they get like $800 a month from the government, and that's their Social Security. And I'm like,
That's it?
couldn't even do a week on that. Like,
Oh my God.
like how are they doing it? And it's like, it just blows my mind that they're still there. And then so Matt's back.
Yes.
All right, Matt. So
Hi.
two things. First off, how was it?
It's quite nice.
Okay. And
Um,
two, we
I
need
had
you to
I had a
explain
little
something for
scare.
us. Uh-oh.
I had a little scare, but then I realized I had like a red dragon fruit yesterday. And then it freaked me out that I realized what I ate, and I'm like, okay,
Oh gosh.
it's like blood
Spooky,
red.
though. The moment
Huh?
that you see it, and you're like, oh crap, what did I eat? Okay.
What? Yeah, what is that? Yeah. Okay.
What is breaking inside of me?
Okay.
Sneaky nuts, what
Played
have you done
played
to
a
me?
quick game of Clash Royale. I won, and
Nice.
yeah, it was great.
Quick game of
There you
Clash Royale.
go.
I forgot about that game.
Very nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
All right, Julia, ask him your question. If anybody's going to know how to answer this, Matt will.
Matt,
Yes.
why is your best whore called your bottom bitch?
Oh. First of all, Toa, what the fuck? Why would I know how to answer that better than everybody?
Because you've watched enough movies that I have where they've explained them in movies. And I was like,
Oh,
I know
I
there's a
didn't-
movie quote where somebody explained what it was and I couldn't remember it. I was like, if anybody's going to know this answer, it's going to be Matt because there's like.
I didn't realize your bottom bitch isn't your number one.
Yeah, it is. It's your
Really?
It's your
top
best
performer. It's like your best performing one.
I didn't have that connection in my mind. So
there's
I
a- I
apologize.
gotta
for
find-
disappointing.
I got to find
Ask
it.
Chat GPT.
No.
Yes.
ChatGPT is gonna bullshit you.
Mhm.
It's gonna make something up.
And we're
Go
gonna
to the
believe.
people. Okay.
I'm
hang
going to the
on.
people here.
Bottom bitch.
When
The
must
bottom girl.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. It is quoted the prostitute who has been with the pimp the longest and is the most consistent in making the most money. That is why it's called that.
Oh. So she was with him when he was at the bottom, maybe?
I guess. Started at the
She's
bottom.
at
now
the
you're
bottom
here.
of the stack.
Oh.
No,
Or she
Stack,
does.
the other one's on top.
She does certain acts that other ones won't do, like in the bottom.
I mean, that's
That wasn't funny.
Also,
Sorry.
this person gets the best clients and then also in charge of keeping their pimp happy and in charge of others and training. And wow, there's like a whole thing here.
That's a lot of duties.
Yeah. Lot of
Any
dudes.
Also, they run interference, collecting money so the pimp doesn't have to. There's a thing called
It's
a
a pretty
PIP.
interesting world.
It's called a PIP training.
Huh.
PIP training?
Please do explicate. What is PIP training?
Hold on.
Yeah, I would like to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
It stands for someone. No.
Nope, there's no S in there.
People order our patties.
Yes.
No, I'm trying. It just says it's a training manual explains the obligations,
Found a
including
manual.
handling the finances and training, recruiting of others. Bottom girls may also instruct and advise new pimps in the ways of being in the business.
Oh wow! So they have partly an
It's hard out here
instructional.
for a pimp.
There might be a whole union thing around this.
There might
They're
be.
unionized?
Like that sounds like some legal level of explanation
There
of how this
is
stuff.
there
works.
is a
I would
union.
love to meet that lawyer
There
that
is-
defends all that
I was
shit.
gonna say-
Now you see.
No, there is
You
a
see, Your
union
Honor.
in Nevada which consists of a council of bottom girls for each area, represented by 6 different lawyers and 6 different women who run the group. The pimps are not directly involved as they will be prosecuted.
Stop
These
it.
girls show up as advocates for their girls.
Wow.
Love it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And
So
there's
that means there has to be like a top bottom bitch.
Yeah, yeah.
And they have to reach bottom bitch quorum.
Yeah.
They got to go to their weekly meetings.
I want to see. I want to see that business card. Is what I want to see. Like,
Yeah.
here you go.
Yep.
Hi, so we're here today to represent Ty. How are we doing? We're gonna give you our card. So I am the bottom bitch here on the east side.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I represent the eastern branch of bottom.
Yeah. I am the international bottom
You're
bitch
the
representative.
international representing China.
I feel like they could have thought of a better name.
I think it's just an old reference that just stuck.
Stuck. Yeah.
Etiology.
Etiology?
Yeah.
You mean etymology with the with an
Erectile
M?
dysfunctionology. That's what it is.
Wait, what's the word for where words come from?
Etymology.
Etymology.
E-T-Y-M-O-L-G-Y. I think etiology is something like
eating,
right? No. Oh gosh, I saw
Study.
this. Study of causes of a disease. Okay.
Is it?
Ah,
Okay.
that's why that's the one that I know.
Well, that also could work for the same kind of organization as well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the etiology of PIP induction.
I want to see that training video. Hi, I'm your PIP instructor, and today we're going to talk about the 5 rules of pimping like a whore.
With the
First off,
VHS
what the
and
5
fuzzy
fingers say
sample.
to the face? Bitch, better show
Yes.
me my money. You know?
Hmm. That's not how the joke goes, though.
No, it goes slap. Yeah.
Yeah.
What the 5 fingers
Remember,
say to
you
the
just
face?
the back of your hand. More torque.
Iceberg Slim
Oh, what was
coined
it?
the term.
Icebergs.
Pimp's main woman, his foundation.
the movie How High with the baby powder, right? Give me that baby powder.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not myself.
Iceberg Slim. What is in the
Iceberg
world?
Slim is.
So it's his foundational girl. That's why
Yeah.
she's the bottom.
So I was right. She was there at the longest. No.
Longest and most consistent money making one. Yeah, I'm sure that's the competition driven organization right there.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine capitalism thrives in pimpdom.
They're your ride or die.
Ride or die. That phrase irks me. I wouldn't call them friends, but acquaintances back home. Like just the whitest West Virginians you can meet, and they're like, "There's my wife. She's my ride or die." I'm like, "Oh, shut the fuck up." You are. I mean, you're a 40-year-old man, dude. Think of a different phrase to refer to your wife, and she's cool with it. She's like, "Oh yeah, we're right. He's my ride or die." I'm like, "Oh,
Get on the track. Let's go. I can't
you're an
balance on
insurance
2 other
salesman, dude.
You're
You're a 40-year-old insurance salesman."
You're in a business suit from 9 to 5, okay?
Yeah, ride or die. Oh,
Just because
come
you go
on.
outside and change your suit jacket for a leather jacket doesn't change anything.
Yeah, I mean that might be the me getting to be an old man griping about stupid stuff like that, but that irks me. Anyways,
Do you say
rant.
grinds your gears? Thanks
You
for to my
know, grinds
TikTok.
my gears.
You know, grinds my
Yeah.
gears.
Jules, what would you like to share with the class? What it is you just shared in the Discord?
Oh my God, what did she just share in
It's
Discord?
the latest, most exclusive look at the next generation of Pokemons. My
Yeah?
favorite is Tooth.
I was gonna check, and now I'm just putting my phone down.
We were talking about Pokemon earlier, and I had to share this.
There's one named Roadkill.
Which one is? Oh, there's.
And
Oh,
they become Road King.
It's but my
And they
problem is
evolve.
Roadkill is a cat with a tire marked through it.
that's amazing.
Oh,
Beast
whoa.
is a fat. Oh my God.
I do
Large,
love.
Beast.
Gimp.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
3.
Some. Oh, good.
Beef,
Yeah,
tooth.
I'm pretty sure these are not Pokemon.
Yeah.
No, I mean, look,
Right.
man,
Tooth.
woman,
No, look at Egg.
Whoa,
Look at
whoa,
Egg's
man.
arc.
eggs,
Egg.
bacon,
Also, Duckburg
full
and
English,
Whoa, woman.
dirt burger, quarter stack,
Wow.
B.
Yeah.
Yeah, the B is great.
The question mark, and then the question, exclamation.
Yeah, I feel like that's one that you might design, Jules.
Oh my God, damp, soaked, and drowned. Oh my God, it's ridiculous.
Where did Traff come from?
funny.
This Traff.
Hair, chest hair.
I need
nest
to know
hair.
Traff's origin story.
Nest hair.
Trap House?
Oh my
Traff.
gosh.
Traff. TRAF. The green cloud. Like, is there a Traff for every human who's ever farted? Like,
Trap.
like for every
Traff a real
fart,
word?
there is a Traff.
He also doesn't
Oh.
evolve.
He also does not evolve. That's.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to. He's born powerful or not.
I mean, yeah, it's either that or a sick Ghastly. I don't know. Like, it's
Gasly. You okay, Gasly? Yeah, smoking got me for 40 years.
yeah. And then if the Ghastly doesn't make it through that sick coughing process, it becomes a coughing. A coughing.
Clever.
All right. So I see Matt shared it. I don't see
Lucky.
Ryan share. Julia didn't share it
I
at all.
did!
I can't find.
I did it.
Julia. Julia didn't share. She didn't care.
Jules, why didn't you care?
I got here just in the nick of time.
Why would you care
'Cause she
about
had-
your teeth, but not your friends?
I had to brush my teeth.
I'm trying to evolve them into teeth.
He goes tooth, teeth, and threef.
One day I will have teeth.
Did you guys get to see the dramatic squirrel I posted a couple days ago? It actually made the news. I have to go back and find it.
What?
It's a dramatic flying squirrel. Hang on. There it is. I found it here. Let's see. So this is the dramatic flying squirrel. It's very dramatic that he pretends like he's killed himself. And I posted this like, I guess is back on the 4th. Yeah. And it went viral pretty quick. Like, and ready and get it set. Okay. Right there. Dead.
That's adorable.
It's a dramatic squirrel.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
like sets himself up for these different like.
Yeah.
Ryan shared it. There you go.
Yeah, for a second I thought he was gonna start like benching the room.
I saw that. I was just like, and it's in China, so it's like the most dramatic thing ever.
How does that? What?
What?
Yeah, Matt, can you verify?
To make it more dramatic?
No, because it was all in Chinese, but he keeps like it's a very long video where he keeps finding different ways to show his death, and it went viral. Like it was on CNN. You know?
Wow,
That's great.
that is incredible.
So dramatic.
Staging faking his own death.
Just go in and just go like to the belly.
Right?
Mm.
And you're
I love
dead.
What is up, Biggums?
Oh, look who it is.
What you think, yeah.
How's the cat enjoying the hotter weather?
Yeah. How'd she do in the
He's doing
trip?
great.
Oh, it's so warm, so floofy.
There's a rule here. We have to keep her in this big dog crate whenever we're not home. But she really likes it. And a lot of times she'll go in there even when we are home.
Oh.
Well, I mean, it's the box. Cats love boxes.
It's good box.
It's
It's
good
very
box.
good.
It's good box. Yes. Somehow.
So even
it
if
became
you
a Russian
get
cat.
to your own home, you still have to keep the cat in a box when you leave?
No. If we're in our own home, we don't have to. But we're in temporary housing.
Yeah. keeps him from destroying the house you're not around. Yeah, they have
Look
no
at
dogs.
her belly.
Look at the belly.
I was like,
It's a
this
fluffy belly.
cat's like, I didn't like being on TV in Chicago. I definitely don't want to do it here in Albuquerque. Can,
Oh.
can you go cut up
Albuquerque.
can you go cut up my chicken and feed me the good shit? So, by the way, your move, right? 'Cause you used to live on like the 26th floor. Did you have a moving company that did it for you?
Are you gonna have a hairball?
Are we gonna get a live feed?
You okay?
There used to be a sound that if you played it, always made a cat gag. I don't remember what the sound was. It's like the brown noise kind of a thing. I have to go find it. There was a whole video on it.
Brown note. They myth busted that.
No, they did, but it was one of those things like, did you guys find the
I love
brown noise?
I think so.
It's me,
Mm.
Butters. Oh no, not the brown noise.
I can still up here.
Meow.
Oh, she's so pretty.
All right, so now that you're out of the city, is it time for Eric to get his dog?
No. Shan't have any dogs.
But now you'll have a backyard.
Like a tiny one. Well, you can buy a fence to make it bigger. But I don't think he wants a dog that bad.
I thought he did. I thought he was always wanted a dog. Maybe I overheard him wrong going, as soon as I
He's-
get the home, I'll get a dog. No, he didn't say that.
Oh, no.
Maybe one day. But we like to travel, and dogs are harder to.
Yeah,
Have
you
to-
got to crate them or take them with you. Get yourself one that can fit in a tiny purse.
Or get him certified as a service dog that can go anywhere you go.
That's
what I
right.
did.
Stinky Nuts is a
I
certified.
think it's more. No,
animal.
I brought my dog from America to China with me.
Oh, that's right. I remember you talking about that before.
Cooper, Australian Shepherd.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Does anybody know
I
what happened
think
to
they're-
Ryan? Did he go poop now? Is it like a cycle thing? Should
I
we
think,
all change spots?
He
Oh,
Is it my turn next?
well,
does look lighter.
he does look like it. Comes back dancing. Hey, I just went poop.
How was your poop?
What's a huh?
How was your
How
poop?
was your poop?
It
Took a
wasn't.
Pepe.
Still constipated?
Just air.
No. No. No.
Just went
No.
and looked at it. And
No.
like, God,
You
a
just
good
walked
one.
away for no reason.
No.
Would you walk away? We just noticed you disappear. You didn't say be right back. You're like, zoom.
I gave you the finger.
Oh, we were looking
missed
at the
it.
cat. I apologize.
Yeah.
That's okay. That is okay. I understand.
Apology accepted.
I was just seeing a man about a horse. It's okay.
Closed captions. Turning on closed captions in English. I wonder if does it do it like
Automatically, yeah.
wow.
On Facebook, it's automatic. It's the reason why whenever the other song that Ryan made was not being interpreted very well when he was doing the deep voice, it came off as really crazy things, some of them inappropriate that we got flagged
Oh,
for.
it's pretty good. It's I'm reading them now. It's pretty accurate.
No, now
Yeah,
it's got,
pretty
but
well.
it was when he was doing the altered voice.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
it tried to make up for it. It was just like putting in there like weird things with vaginas, and it was like, wait, hold on.
Vaginas.
I actually started doing.
Oh my goodness,
Mr. Ruffin.
Mr. Ruffin
up,
has
man?
arrived.
Oh,
Which-
Mr. Ruffin.
Goo-
What up, Scooter?
1983.
Hi guys,
Bob.
sitters.
What up there,
Mr.
Bob?
Davis.
Long time no
Oh,
see,
hey
Bob.
there.
Oh,
Hey there, Bob.
Hey there, Bob. What's up, Bob?
What do you say,
I-
bud?
I actually, speaking of screaming and stuff, I actually enrolled in an online vocal training for extreme vocals class
Oh,
to learn how to do more of that stuff and
Without
do it
hurting
without
yourself?
hurting myself.
yes.
Yeah,
Those are cool
Uh,
classes.
Extreme vocals.
Scream
it's
for
very
us.
fun. It's very fun.
The super deep voices without hurting myself.
Ah,
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to get it to a certain point before you
Like
start feeling that
Cookie Monster.
scratchiness, and that's their vocal cords rubbing on each other, and it creates the friction.
Yeah.
And that cat is just having a ball.
oh, look at that cat!
Oh my
It's being so
gosh.
good. One of the things I learned
And,
that's
face-
still just like messing with my head, but it's still super cool. Is one of the warm ups they have you do is I'm gonna get the name of it wrong. I think it's Tuvan throat singing. Tuvan throat
Oh
singing.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Yeah, that stuff. And
Our next song is gonna be all two throat singing.
yeah. It's an
All right. Well, as Robert Davis says, hello, hi guys, sitter.
yeah.
Yep.
But what I learned is that the course also does a lot of like voice anatomy. So they show you on graphs and with digital 3D mapping and stuff
Good
like
pitch.
what's moving what
Yeah.
and what muscles are being used. And I learned that when you're doing that throat singing, that you've got your true vocal folds and your false vocal folds, and that are kind of just like right around here-ish. And to get that sort of lower octave sound, apparently what's going on is, you got the pitch, your true vocal folds are doing their vibrating thing, and you're going ha. But then to get the lower part, it's your false chords that are vibrating at half the frequency at the same time. So it's literally just ha. That's where the lower end is coming from. And it's really fun to like. Sometimes in the car, I'll just be sitting there listening to music, and I'll just kind of go ha.
And when people pull up next to him, they go, "Yeah, that dude's nuts."
In church, I'll just be like,
they're gonna be like, "Demon, release your grip upon him," and start smacking you in the forehead. Release.
Before the throne of God.
I swear to God, get up there and do a speech and do an entire speech like that. Just be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
hey, fellas.
Albert.
Yeah.
Yes. Everyone. Pat Albert is such a huge fan of Infant Annihilator and Lorna Shore. All of the mainstays in modern deathcore.
Infant Annihilator.
Mr. Ruffin here makes for a great impression of a lawnmower.
Yep. Boo. And when he accidentally hits something, boo.
And then when he goes into a higher pitch, he's the weed whacker. It's a whole episode of sound effects today, brought to you in part by a cat who is just. I got a message here. Somebody's, why is Julia petting her pussy quotations cat on the street?
I was wondering when someone was.
It was called content, people.
Go there.
Enjoy it. Here, we'll give you a front overview. There it is.
Oh, no, lordy.
That is the.
That was good. That looked fun.
The cat's like. This is like a game of Saw or something with the cat all of a sudden. Oh my goodness. So you're sitting outside of you're next to your window now, Matt. Are you just watching people walk by?
Yep.
And people looking at you.
Yeah, there's a park.
People looking in the window as you talk to a computer.
No, not right now, but my dining room table is right there, and every morning I sit there and have my coffee and do whatever I do, and people walking by and they look up and they see this foreigner with no shirt on just sitting there, and they're like, "What the fuck?" And then it's just hot in here, and my dining room doesn't have an air conditioner. I don't have a fan in here yet, so yeah, but I get stared at. It's just
I swear you should totally do an episode outside and just have random people come on the show.
Yeah, could. I mean, they would. No, they would. They're very curious people.
Well, then they should.
And
I think that's
so
the
if
entire
something's
episode
going
right there.
on, they'll gather and observe.
Julia, you're being spoken to here by Mr. Ruffin. I am sure it have already been covered, but how did Julia and her hubby /BF ?
My husband.
Enjoy ACON.
Respondo.
He wants to know how you enjoyed it.
Immensely. It was much fun. We did share pictures, so you'll have to rewatch the start of the stream to see all the pictures and the videos that we took. It was wonderful. Can confirm Toe was a real person.
I'm a real boy.
And it was glorious. And I want to go back next year because I didn't even get to see the mermaid party. I want to go to the mermaid party next year.
Mermaid.
Proof of her existence at the show. And she went in cosplay. Eric went as a tourist with the fanny pack. The man
Well,
And
his
his-
shirt's from
and
the
his shirt's-
same thing as me.
I
And then
legit
behind him is
thought-
clowns and somebody
yeah.
who was going in a door. And that was
The
about it.
costumes, some of the costumes were so good.
Oh man,
Like, so
some of the
good.
costumes were absolutely amazing this past year. The tech,
Mhm.
the work put into them is ridiculous.
Hmm.
I want to know. Well, I guess one for Matt and one for Jules. I want to know for Matt if you've ever made sustained eye contact with someone from your window.
Yeah.
While you're shirtless drinking coffee.
Yeah. Not sustained, not for longer than a couple of seconds, because they'll look away.
Okay.
And a lot of it is like, are we making eye contact right now? I mean, because it's not far away down there, because I'm on the first floor. So
Oh, okay.
sometimes it's just like we're just looking at each other, like wondering what in the world's going on, and then they just keep on walking.
Nice.
It's so yes is the answer to your question.
I dig it, Mr. F1 and the Invisible Man, Jules, and I guess this also applies to
Yeah,
Tara.
last time I was topless drinking coffee in the window. It lasted about 12 minutes.
I can imagine.
Because she spilled coffee. It's like
hot. It's hot.
My first day as a woman, and I'm already getting hot flashes.
Oh, Mrs.
Name the movie.
Doubtfire reference.
oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mrs. Doubtfire, the best.
Yes.
The best.
I need to download
Robin
that. I
Williams.
need to put that in my movie, my library, my movie library.
I watched what was that movie called What Women Want with Helen Hunt and
Oh, Gibson.
Mel Gibson. I watched that today because it was on YouTube free as well. I forgot how funny that movie was.
Ooh, what is it?
It's called What Women
What
Want.
Women Want.
And then they came
What
out with
Women
another
Want.
one a
Women
couple.
Want.
Well, it's a guy who grew up in Las Vegas. He's kind of a chauvinistic pig, kind of a guy. Works at ad agency. Helen Hunt comes in and takes over for more women focused marketing. So he's trying out all these products and he kind of electrocutes himself and wakes up the next morning and he can hear what women are thinking.
Oh.
And it's funny because he uses it to his advantage to try to win the contracts and everything and the market to get his job. And
Wow.
he ends up understanding women more and falling in love. And it's a very funny movie.
I want to watch. Actually, that does
Speaking
sound
of
They made another
movies
one.
that
Oh, hey, real quick. They
Okay.
made another one called What Women Want. And that one is just
What Men Want.
What men
it
want.
be?
It's so funny. Because there's a part of it where they're having sex or whatever, just like in the first movie, and she can hear his thoughts. And she's on top and he's like, why is her eyes open? She opens her eyes real wide, goes, oh God, there they are. It's like one of the funniest moments. I cracked up for like 10 minutes straight. I had to pause the movie because I couldn't breathe. It was so funny. Oh my God. I gotta watch that movie next. Oh God. Because she could hear his thoughts as she was doing stuff. It was funny.
That's the
Anyways, you have to watch both those movies. So if you have YouTube Prime, it's part of their free movie collection this week. You get to watch
Nice.
YouTube Premium.
And
So I was scrolling through Instagram and there was a dude talking to another dude about a movie that kind of went under the radar, and it's called Tiptoes from 2002. Yeah. It's Matthew McConaughey and Kate Beckinsale, kind of in a romantic comedy type of situation. And they get to the point to where Matthew McConaughey wants to introduce her to his family. And it turns out he is the only normal sized person out of a family of all dwarfs. Gary Oldman does like dwarf face.
Oh.
And they go to a party
They
and
also
it's
have
all
Peter
dwarfs.
Dinklage in
And
it,
Kate
too.
Beckinsale is worried about like, oh my God, is our baby going to be a dwarf? And she's all, and it's all just dwarf jokes the whole time.
And
And
she,
it's got a 4.3 on
does.
IMDb.
I gotta watch
I think
this.
it looks way funnier than,
Peter
than
Dinklage
that.
is in it.
I need to see this.
Hi, Alex. Hi.
hey, it's the boss. The boss has arrived.
The boss.
The boss.
Uh-oh. Look
Alex.
busy.
Bruce
Hello.
Springsteen's here?
Look busy, cat. Cat torture. Welcome to Cat
Okay.
Torture Live from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Did you ever watch that documentary, They Don't F with Cats?
Yes.
I thought
Yeah.
about it. Is it I back and forth on whether I've wanted to watch it. What
It's entertaining.
It's
Yeah,
entertaining.
pretty
for sure.
it's binge worthy because you want to know like what in the heck's going on. And
Like,
Okay.
don't die in a house full of cats. They'll never find your body. You know,
Uh-oh.
that's the rumor.
that's the rumor.
That's okay. I
You
gotta
sound like chicken breast.
I've been kind of bummed at this documentary availability because
You need to get
on
a
Netflix.
program called Curiosity. There's a really good, it's a streaming service, like
Curiosity
$2.99.
Stream or
Yeah,
something like that.
Curiosity Stream. Yeah, it's got pretty much name a documentary. It's on there,
Ooh.
and it's really good actually. I very much. Cause I'll go through there and I'll find something that's like, I feel like learning something new today, or I'll make my kids sit and watch something with me. And
Nice.
they're always like, why do you watch these? They're so boring. I'm like, to be honest, I watch. You watch movies like war movies. That's all it is. Is if they're really good ones or documentaries with action.
Yeah,
I understand the history that action was real and blood is real. It's not like, all right, cut. All right, clean them up. You
Yep.
know?
Clean them up. Let's do it
Have
again.
you watched anything decent lately, Ryan? that you would recommend?
Oh gosh. I did see a movie that I didn't expect to be as captivating as it was. It was on Tubi. It was called The Cleaning Lady.
Oh yeah. Wait, was that a series or that was
No,
the
this
movies?
was a movie. But basically a
Documentary.
gal. It wasn't a documentary.
Oh, okay. That's
it
what I
Oh,
was
it's the
asking about.
movie.
But
Okay, I see
Oh,
it. The movie.
I think as far as documentaries go, I started this one.
That one?
Jesus.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah,
That
they made a show off of that, a series too.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
neat.
it's called The Cleaning Lady. It's a little bit of a different one. It's like she saw something and she's going around and cleaning up the messes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was because that movie, it does end without like a sense of closure. So I was wondering, like, is there going to be a part 2? Like, I feel like there should be more to it. But
The Cleaning
it
Lady.
was
No more lemon pledge. You
That
know?
No.
there were some really fascinating decisions in that movie that was just like, okay, yeah, that was actually really clever for a horror movie. Like jump scare, like sometimes looking at the scary person is itself a jump scare, and like they do the sting, the music sting, but the person who looks scary doesn't get the jump scare treatment, and you actually start to feel bad for him, and you're just like, oh, it's like a Boo Radley situation almost. Like you're like, oh dang, okay. You watch people have a reaction to this person because of the way she looks,
Right.
because she's got a yucky disfigured face.
Yucky.
But
Yeah.
yeah, yucky disfigured
You
face.
face yucky.
But yeah, is Cleaning Lady. It was good.
Yes.
Check it out. And there was also really like surprisingly realistic timing dialogue, like accidentally talking over each other, but in a way that doesn't feel stilted. Like it was quite good. But documentaries, there was a Netflix docuseries that I started and then kind of stopped because I lost interest. But it was like 3 Korean religious cult leaders, I think.
Ooh.
God, that's just like way left field.
Yeah. But one of like this one dude was like claiming that he is the Messiah, and he did this whole number chart about how the day of Jesus born coincides with his birth, and that he's like, I'm here to redeem you, and I'm God, and then he gets in trouble with the Korean government because of unlawful sexual conduct with minors, and for religious reasons as well, as in he justified this behavior with religious reasons, and had a crap ton of money to escape. And so just watching this person and hearing the stories of people, of the survivors, the gals that he tortured psychologically and physically, was horrifying. Yeah, that's the last documentary that I remember sitting down and watching. It was like, yeah, okay, I think I'm good.
Is there a title?
I'm
Remember the
trying to
title?
remember. It was like God, Greed, and Girls or something like that.
Oh.
Let me see if I can find it. I don't know. God, Greed.
God, greed, and girl. I love alliteration.
See, Mr. Ruffin said really good documentaries draw you in, especially if the narrator has a voice like Ken Burns.
I do not
I
know.
don't think I can recall Ken Burns' voice off the top of my head.
I had to think of that for a second. I may have to go find
He's a
it.
director, isn't he?
I think so. I'm gonna go look.
Oh, In the Name of God is what it's called. In the Name of God.
In
Holy
the
Betrayal.
name of love.
Stop.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? Stop it. Never mind.
Stop in the Name of Love.
Yay.
Yay!
Mhm.
All right.
Just keep going, Toa. Keep going.
What are you doing? Swimming? Swimming?
Swimming? Yeah.
Women.
That classic improv game. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Pretending to enjoy myself.
Well, there we go. So, guys, we are running out of time here. It is good to be back. We were gone for a month. Now, we're not gonna do during the summer here because we have a lot of things going on between, school, moving, work.
Nothing.
But Julia has helped us coordinate to get somebody to come in to help us play D&D.
I'm so excited.
So
It's gonna be so good.
we have to
All
schedule.
right, man, load your weapon.
That's right. So
Oh,
we are
I
going
like
to do a couple extended streams at some point. We're going to try to coordinate that with everybody, make sure we're all here. I don't hate to do it like with part of us. So
I would love to incorporate drinking. That could be funny.
I think that would be great.
Jules, do we need to do any like preparatory work?
That's the other
Like
question.
think of a name or think of a class like a dwarf or a
Yeah, we should
barbarian or
probably
some shit.
figure our characters out before the stream because that can take a while.
Well, I'll tell you what,
And we can just introduce them on the stream.
have him send us whatever information we have to put together, right?
Oh, and at Acon, I talked to Corey for like half an hour, it felt like. At the Acon. It was so fun. It was super fun talking to him. He wants to join too. And he's very adamant about your character having a backstory. He has some great ones. His wife wants to do one where she can talk to animals, but they're all assholes.
But what?
They're all assholes.
They're all assholes. Like,
Oh.
did you hear what that squirrel just said? Hold on. I gotta talk to this squirrel. Oh my god. Your
You know
dog?
what?
Your dog?
I'm
Jesus.
totally down for that. I will message him and I will try to coordinate that with us. But we got to do
Yeah, I wanna. This sounds like
a couple extended streams, and I'm talking anywhere from 2 to 5 hours, guys. That's what I mean by extended.
Oof. All right, I need a proper chair. If that's the case.
Yeah, we'll all need to get like recliners and tons of alcohol. We'll have to be safe. Matt, you'll just have to make sure you stay home that day because you'll be drinking at like 7 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah,
Hey
well,
guys,
it's
top of the morning.
Yeah, if we do it like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I'm off.
I think
so it's
Matt's
all good.
character should be a man stuck in a foreign world.
Stranger in a strange land.
Stranger in a strange land, and the only way he can communicate is through the person who speaks to the animal. The miming, the entire.
Yeah, miming and using a device.
And you have to be our bard, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the bard. Bard, I need heels.
I'm a bard, but I'm tone deaf.
He's gonna have like you can only bard and rap.
Oh lordy.
I'm gonna heal you. Let me tell you right now. You heal. I'm out. He like
Pre-written limericks for rap chants or for healing chants and spells and stuff.
You skinned your knee. I see you. Here goes a band-aid for your knee.
Oh my gosh.
I could
But
see
I
the
like
recipe.
Corey made a good point though. Is the more solid your character is, it makes it a lot easier to make decisions about like what your character would do.
No, that's a really good idea. So, all right.
Spoon playing bard. Oh, bard that plays the spoons. That's awesome.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I will message Corey and his wife and see if they're interested in doing it. And then we need to pick out a day where we can all dedicate to it. And then we'll need to get with him. So that's going to be a lot of streams coming here. So I'm going to have to make a whole new background screen. So we're all here.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's 7 people.
7 people.
Because if you think about it,
6. Him and his wife can be in one if it's both of them.
maybe they want separate.
Maybe they want separate, Jules.
Can
we
you
don't
do
know.
7? Is it doable?
No one's ever done 7.
I will make it work.
Wait, I don't want to be tiny. I need to be like full glory.
Don't worry. When your
You're
character's
missing the
up,
front
when your
door.
character comes up, you'll be like this big.
Okay, perfect.
And then we'll all be
love
like little things around the edge of the screen. We'll be little
That's so
all the little
cute.
characters,
It will
and then
be
the main one,
Bit size.
and then we'll just swap out.
I love it. I love it.
Means I'm gonna have to set it up so I'm like, da, 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 da. So, be like, I want to be. My character will be the producer of life.
A woman?
No, a producer of life. So what he
Like the
does,
mother?
he sits in the background and makes changes that affect your future.
Oh.
Like suddenly Ryan
I
becomes.
thought you
the
meant like you're in
star.
the background giving birth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just popping out
Hiya.
little kids.
You just imagine we're trying to fight this creature, this giant cyclops, and you're in the back just going.
I'm
Nursing,
trying to spawn
popping
something,
out
guys, to
children.
help you. Hiya.
And I'm there.
Can you wait like 18 years?
I'm
I
playing
got
a song
you a new
faster and faster to help you expedite the birthing process.
And I'm just singing, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out.
And they're like, yeah, get it out, get it out, get it out, out, get it out, get it out, get it out, out.
Well, there's the
Where
image.
will you tell this stuff?
Thank you, Julia.
Oh my gosh.
What's he doing?
Slowest
Slowest
summoner.
summoner.
I mean, that's just what birth is, right? It's just
Maz.
summon.
That's your name.
He's
Just
powering up.
Maz.
Yep,
Ah.
yep. Remember what you learned in class? We went over this.
Went over I got you, Ryan. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Matt's over here. You're crushing my hand. I know. And Julia's like, where's it coming out? Don't ask.
You're
It's
super
like-
dilated.
You're super dilated, but I don't know where.
Yeah.
The world's slowest
Feel like-
summoner.
I just hear this sound coming from somewhere.
Follow the sound.
The gentle hum of a flowing air current.
Of air being blown over a hole, gaping hole.
It's working! It's working!
You're doing it!
I'm not a tune jug. Bring in the spoons, Bard.
The Cyclops is getting in on it. He's like,
Animals are over there talking shit to me.
Yeah,
I don't even know whose baby that
I think
is.
we're onto something.
Oh my god, my face hurts.
Oh my
I love it when I'm
gosh.
playing. It's killing me.
All right.
Ew.
Well, anyway,
Get
so
it?
that is the plan, guys. That's what we're going to do. So if you're watching this on Twitch here, we are going to raid a VTuber. If you don't know what a VTuber is, they were at ACON this past year. So we're going to raid Shy here. He is currently live. It's fantastic. Very funny, very foul language. So if you have kids in the room, don't watch. So if you guys will hit that raid for me so we can get it over to them.
Yeah.
Check us out. Follow,
VTuber!
follow us on our Facebook and stuff to get the latest updates what we're doing. There's a big update coming to the website in about 2 weeks, which includes a whole new line of merch that we're doing because we're ending season 5 and we're going to go into season we're just going to call it
Season
season
eh.
X.
Season Leo.
Actually, it's a special
Something
season.
to
It's going to be season 5.1 because it's going to be all about the gaming for a little bit. We're going to do some of this D&D stuff. We're going to focus on that for the summer, and then we'll come back into season 6 in the beginning of the year.
Season D.
Season D's nuts.
DD and some DP.
Oh, you knew where I wanted to go with it.
Yep, a little bit of DP going on.
We're
doing it.
DP. So if you
A little
guys
bit of that
haven't
PIP.
followed us on our YouTube, if you haven't followed us on our Twitch or even on our Facebook, please go do that now, and so that you can follow it there. Hopefully, Twitch doesn't do what they're supposed to do, which is going to be killing the cross stream ability, which means you can no longer stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook simultaneously. You either have to do them or you can't. They'll cut your feed off. So
That's
is
gonna piss a lot of people off.
that it already has. So if it
Mhm.
continues down that road, we will be focusing more on YouTube and Facebook. I will not support Twitch for doing that to a lot of people because, yeah, it's just wrong, right? It's these creators out there who made Twitch possible, not the other way around.
Toot twoo.
Anyway,
Mm.
you guys say your farewells here.
Yeah, this is
That was
Sorry, I
fantastic.
was
back.
looking at
All right.
looking at a handsome man on my screen. and I
We'll
was
see
just
you
like,
guys next time here on Coast to Coast. By the way, we're going to be rating, so make sure you rate.
"Oh,
Coast to coast. It's a radical boast, coupled with four indestructible hosts, bringing the most each week in the combos we speak, or the undigestible foods we eat.
So he's bouncing for bits while we be dancing for the sticks. Yeah.
Phoenix, Jinjo, Dallas, Chicago. No, there ain't no denying we bringing